What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. And it's time to hop back into the Merc life. You know, journey around to shoot some stuff while I still organize what we're going to be doing for the next Let's Play, and while we wait on the Heroes of the Inner Sphere expansion. Because I really do want to get into that. I want to chase down the heroes and see the really cool mechs that we can get. Because I love the Battletech universe. So, at the end of the last episode, we kind of had our mechs in a little bit of rough shape. I mean, they're banged up, but they're not bad. A little bit of damage. I think our Highlander took the most damage on that arm, which kind of sucks because of the Gauss rifle. So what we got to do is head up to Tabayama, because it's actually located in a better section of space right near a Draconis Combine industrial zone. But it's way off in the boonies. So we're going to start traveling. We'll hit one of the repair facilities along the way. This will open up the Outer Worlds Alliance, the last of the 4 new combat zones that we get to fight in. And who knows, maybe we'll get to fight some really cool stuff up here. Maybe we'll start taking apart the Steiner-Davian FedCom, or other such stuff as we're going along. We will hit this trade hub along the way. It's going to cost us a bit just to get there because, well, we got a bunch of scrap. And we'll sell off a bunch of the junk that we don't need. I'm just hoping that I'm going to be able to sit in a cockpit and actually shoot, because I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk over the last couple of days. I'd love to do a Let's Play for Cyberpunk, but given the themes and the graphic content, not sure how well that would go. More than that, though, with what I have kind of in my head about how things kind of go in the game, let's just say I have a theory about the writing style, and I'd really rather not get into it until a few people that I know who are just starting the game actually have the chance to come and play it, because my view on it, a little different, but I think it fits with the whole story, and I think it was either the most subtle and impressive piece of writing that I've ever seen within a video game, or I might be reading way too much into it. And let's face it, both of those are incredibly possible. CD Projekt Red, despite all the issues and everything, do have talented people working for them. There's a hero mech there, but we don't really need it. Not here anyway. Alright, so where's the furthest we can go? We saw. Wow, train of thought kind of derailed itself. They have talented people working for them, and that's kind of the point. But then again, I could be reading too much into it because it was my own personal epiphany and like my own personal thought when it came to. All right, we're getting postings, got some cash for us. So this is a new combat zone. We're already in it. It's all against House Kurita here. So let's go and check some of the other combat places. Wow, we gotta go all the way around to get there? The Outer Worlds Alliance. We can fight them. That would be working for the pirates. Do we really want to do that? There is an unidentified mech that we haven't seen yet. A couple of them, actually. Hard to say. I think we'll go do that assassination contract right there. The reason we came out here is there's 2 industrial zones, and we're friendly with Kurita, so yeah, easy repairs. Wow, my brain is all over the place, though. So what I was getting to is it was a personal epiphany that I had playing the game, and I get far too into the games that I play, especially the stories when they're well written. Now, for all the flaws that the game has, and it does have a fair number of them, there's still that little nagging doubt at the back of my mind that this could be possible. Did we not? Oh, I did not repair them. Oh, this could be bad. All our mechs, except for the Highlander, are in good condition. Can we swap the Highlander out for anything? Oh, we do have the other Highlander. We can swap it in for this mission. Everyone else has just got some armor damage, so we'll be going in a little damaged on this one. Oops. I said we were going to do it, and then I completely forgot. Oops. I wanted to go to ready. There we go. Yeah, you can see where my brain's at lately. So it was a personal epiphany. Yeah, I keep repeating on this because I want to get it out. And I don't know if it was intentional or not by the writers. If it was, bravo. Just straight up bravo on the writing. If not, then it's still a pretty cool theory when you think about it.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright, let's head this way. Once Rihanna takes back off, we should be able to get under here pretty easy. There we go. Head to 2 kilometers up this direction. But I really do hope it was intentional. Video games as an art form and as a storytelling device have becoming more and more common lately. And having a great story wrapped around with interesting gameplay. Now, part of the reason why I hated the GTA series overall is, while there was some interesting characters, the stories just
Target acquired.
never gripped me. At least not in the way that I could really feel like I was involved in everything. But the story in Cyberpunk, it fits the ideal. Share some of my more anti-corporate views, as well as ideals about humanity. The fact that we've pretty much bought and sold everything up to our souls. That brings that into question. If you get over the odd bug, and there are a fair number of them, I hate to admit. Ow. Gotta be careful and keep moving. And if you actually listen to the story as you're playing it, if you listen to all of the missions and read the text with them, there's a theme there, and it makes a lot of sense. Alright, we got an Atlas.
I have a visual on the target. Take them out.
Tango down.
Wow, we might have got lucky and only have the Atlas to deal with.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
I don't want to fight him alone, though.
Get down.
Ooh, that left arm's getting banged up. Let's see if we can use the guys as cover. I'd rather not lose an LBX.
Enemy destroyed.
Tango down. Keep at it.
Okay, that was not all of our targets, which is unfortunate because my arms are screwed up now. well, it's my own fault for going into a battle half-cocked, not paying attention to what I was doing. But don't get me wrong, games like the MechWarrior franchise and similar are pretty great. They're action-filled, fun little things that don't make you think too deeply. Now, MechWarrior 5 has kind of had a little bit more depth to it, asking some philosophical questions. But overall, it's been pretty minor when it comes to major themes and concepts that you might find. Ow! Alright, there goes my left arm.
Target eliminated.
It has some good themes. It makes you question humanity, objectivity, and all those sort of concepts, but it's not focused on them as part of its primary idea.
Target acquired.
And that's another Atlas, I think. Okay, wow, I'm getting really screwed up.
Heavy damage.
Alright, that's still not all of our targets. My right torso's taking some hits. Oh, King Crab is kind of screwed up. Oh, and we got battle mechs on the field. Alright, both of our LBXs are out of commission.
Wrecked.
Oh, my center torso's taking some hits. I'm in pretty bad shape. Yeah. Armor being stripped off all over. Hopefully I don't die on this. Not the end of the world if I do, but it's a lot of repair and it costs us a lot of C-bills. But as video games evolve and they start telling more complex stories, we can get games like Cyberpunk that actually have some very significant meaning to them. I know there's a shit ton of controversy around the game itself, CD Projekt Red, all that sort of stuff. But I think we're unappreciative of what we actually have from it. And I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying that at all, and I'm not saying what happened to the development team, because let's face it, crunch is crunch, and it always fucking sucks. And we should be very, very grateful for it. Not for crunch, for the fact that the programmers, developers, designers, art, sound, and lighting departments all do their thing under incredibly difficult situations. We should be appreciative of that.
Target is down.
But we shouldn't also just cast it off because the game wasn't flawless. Now, it did have its major issues, and it still has a major crafting bug that I'm hoping they're fixing. And I've been experiencing more and more of the bugs as I continue playing through. I didn't notice them really much the first time, but I have started to notice some of the bugs. But you know what? None of them game breaking. Sure, you've got the funny flying car bug, where a car will show up and just flip randomly out of nowhere. Certain things like that. The only one that's been frustrating so far was there was a quick hack creation bug that's kinda frustrating when you're using basically a cyberware setup for your character. And while you can respec your perk points, you cannot respec your attribute points. So you kind of have to plan your attributes out more than your character stat, or your perks later on. Because perks you can just reset. But I like crafting all my own stuff, so there's one of my 20s right there. Usually I put the other one into either assault or... well, that's reflexes. Sorry, reflex is the attribute. Assault is one of the stats within the attribute. You guys engaging something? Seem to be backing up. There's a battle mech down there. It's a rifleman. Don't cut in front of me.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, let's keep moving on. Kind of lost my train of thought again. Oh yes, attributes and perks. So you can reset your perks, but you can't reset your attributes. So you can't try out a different playstyle on the same playthrough. You gotta kind of pick what the character's gonna do before you sit down. Your first playthrough, yeah, it's gonna be all over the place. This particular playthrough, I don't even really have to shoot my gun most of the time. I just sit back and let the enemy kill one another. Because cyberpsychosis is a thing. And it's a broken thing. It's one of the quick hacks. And it is most definitely cheesy to use. Turns an enemy hostile, and because of the way my character's set up, it jumps to an additional target. So all of a sudden 2 of them go hostile, and if they don't die from their own teammates after 1 minute, they terminate themselves. And you don't have to fight at all with them. And if you're adding in things like contagion and static shock and that sort of stuff at the same time, well, you don't really have to fight much. Which is particularly different from the first playthrough I did, which was assault rifles and SMGs all the way. There's different types of melee. Mantis blades are phenomenal.
Commander. Put them down.
Gorilla fists, mono wires. You can even slow down time with certain cyberware mods. I mean,
Target acquired.
Gauntlet. Merc units are in engagement range. Closing.
it is pretty awesome. Lots of different ways to build your character. I just find that the lack of being able to recustomize and try out different playstyles without starting a new game is a little bit restrictive.
Squad taking heavy damage.
Got 'em. One more bounty for us to collect on. We've gotten all of them, Commander. Good job. That bounty is ours. Fahad will break open a case of Timbiki Dork when you get back to the ship safely.
Alright, well I'm gonna book
This
it because
never
I don't have my
gets
good
old.
weapons. One of them's destroyed for sure, the other one is banged up to the point of it might be destroyed. One of my legs is really suffering right now,
Target down.
which is a little disappointing. But I know that kind of turned into an offhanded review for Cyberpunk 2077. At least one little micro review of it might pop up onto the channel itself, because I got a friend who may or may not want an actual little demo minus spoilers and all that sort of stuff just for the regular gameplay. So I might be doing that in the next couple of weeks here, because why not? It's fun. Alright, done. We have share costs. We've got 18. Both of those atlases are 26. So let's just go with the value for what we can afford. I only nailed one mech on that. Locket beat me. Then again, I lost both my weapons pretty early on. So let's pop over to one of the industrial hubs and get my king crab fixed, because she's busted up. Again, you can tell I've been playing way too much Cyberpunk because I'm using the hotkeys for that rather than this. Ah, nice long stretch. So one thing that's been worrying me about this entire pandemic and everything is I've been stuck in a chair, and subsequently, yeah, I have been lazy as hell. Alright, let's edit the loadout. Repair all, and I lost both of the LBX-10s. We don't have any more solid slugs, do we? We have Gauss rifles we could put in there, but we want to save those for something that can use them a little bit better. Well, that kind of sucks. So we'll strip out all of that, and we'll have to go with some AC-20s for now. Which means we're going to need AC-20 ammo. That will not give us a lot of shots. They weigh so much. We could go with the regular LBX and then not have to worry about that. So let's put those single heat sinks back in our legs. And toss some LBX ammo on board. Two, three. There we go. Split evenly between the torso sections. A little bit more damage than the LBX-10s, but I just have to repair him. Our other king crab is fine. Alright, there we go. We're better off. So let's head back to the star map. There's a black market up there. Let's check this one out. Another assassination contract for Kurita. Kurita apparently has a common 100-ton assault mech. It's probably a different variant of the Atlas. So Warzone contract on Dante for House Kurita. I think that's what we'll go do. And yes, I am trying to figure out an additional Let's Play to throw in. We'll keep doing these little offhand videos till we get Heroes of the Inner Sphere. Excuse me. And that should be fine. Wait. No, that's the old school mission that we kind of pushed off. Alright, so Warzone mission. Let's max out our C-bills. That looks pretty good. Build our fortunes back up. Just wait for the drop. Ooh, cancel, cancel, cancel. We need to swap our Highlander back to our Gauss Highlander, because Gauss rifle. So that way we have a pair of Gauss rifles, AC-20s, and then the LBX-10s. Should work out better. The proper Highlander in the mix. I would really love to see a Gauss Crab. You could strip the laser and missile systems down a little bit, or swap the SRMs to LRMs, throw the Gauss rifles into the arms, and just sit back and snipe. But to do that, you would need to protect it, and that King Crab would probably have less armor, meaning you want it to stay back. And AI-controlled Lancemates don't like to do that.
Allied forces are attempting to withdraw from this area and need us to screen their retreat. We're to link up with the remaining friendlies screening the retreat and hold the enemy forces as long as possible. We have an opportunity for a hefty combat bonus the longer we can hold the enemies back.
Destroyed.
Why is it the Allies never leave behind a good mech or two to help us out?
Forces moving in, Commander. Get ready for them.
Now you can see the difference between the LBX and the LBX Solid Slug. These are definitely more shotgun blast-like. I get around behind him. It's not gonna be very good for him.
Commander's kill is about to explode. inbound. They really are gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
Target
Alright, we're starting to get some heavier stuff.
Target.
Add one more to my kill count.
It's a C1 catapult. Oh, that's a
Incoming.
PPC cicada. Eat huge shotguns.
Target net eliminated.
Nice kill steal there, McLennan.
Target acquired.
I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Win as a lance, lose as a lance. Except for my final mission, that was kind of
Destroyed.
sacrifice whoever we had to.
Target acquired. Target.
You must have really kicked over the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles inbound.
Alright, we're starting to get into heavies now. Oh, why is it always got to be a rifleman?
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
You want to shoot me, you little pasta?
Target destroyed.
Oh, that Gauss round had to hurt.
Target acquired.
Pretty sure that hit.
Target.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Yeah, it's a partisan, alright.
Target down.
High-powered, high-gain flechettes, way down range.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay, we got an archer.
Neutralized.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Does make it slightly easier to deal with center torso shots with these things, believe it or not.
Scopes are lighting up with additional bogies, Commander. ETA unknown.
That should be the final wave.
Target acquired.
Oh, stalker, we got assault mechs in the house. And we lost an arm on our Highlander. Go down. Oh, ow. Alright, my armor's starting to take some major hits.
Target acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed.
I got no cover out here. I'm destroying what little cover I'm able to get behind from the other one.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh, turn. The right arm facing him.
Great work, Commander. We have satisfied
Alright,
our
let's DD
contract.
out of here.
We have a narrow window to evac if you're ready.
Oh, we're ready. We lost a part on our Highlander. Thankfully, it was the left arm, so I think it was just an SRM. Oh. Words that you should not say on YouTube.
Target acquired.
Eagle's Nest, sighting on hostile forces, moving to strike.
No, not the center torso. Not the center torso.
Incoming missile.
Welcome back, Commander. Stand by for extraction.
Whew. Man, are all the enemies that we're gonna fight big fans of the rifleman? Because that's a devastating medium. Or is it a heavy? I think it's a heavy. Oh, we got 14. Gonna try to pick up as much cash as we cash C-bills as we can. There we go. Ugh. I swear I can spike. Right, only one of these consoles really likes to work for me. I don't know why. It's not that one, apparently. Alright, star map. We're on Dante right now. We should go to Banansan. Banana. We're going to Banana. I really shouldn't make comments like that because, ooh, there's a Hero Raven for sale. SRM2, 4 machine guns, and it's a really cool Raven. You have a Raven in storage. It's a 2X Raven compared to the H. You know what? Let's buy the H, because, well, why not? I am a big fan of the Raven. Maybe if we head back closer into the inner sphere and do some smaller missions, SRM4 Artemis, I'll actually take the Raven out and have some fun with it. Definitely not the style that I'm most used to, but one of the things that we do have to do, though, let's get an SRM6 and an SRM2. Little off balance there, little Raven. The other Raven has lasers and a missile launcher. So we'll toss it into cold storage just for now. But that is pretty much going to do it for this week, guys. I know it's a lot of me randomly talking bull and, you know, having a lot of bit. Well, a lot of. Wow, I can English, I swear. A lot of fun doing a little bit of random missions out in the Outer Worlds Alliance area. Still gotta wait on the Heroes of the Inner Sphere, because I want to see which heroes they're adding in. and I want to see which battle mechs we would have a chance to go after. But I am completely okay with waiting, because they have done an incredible job on the main MechWarrior 5 game. So any DLCs and expansions they put out, I'm willing to wait for, so we get the same or very similar quality to it. Wow, my crab got bashed up. Look at all the tearing on the plates. But anyway, guys, if you liked the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, see yourself pop up in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button, and make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. Remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win, and until next time, take care.